guys, so about to dive into the next episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. This is episode 62, The Door of Hope. Now, we've had doors in this show before. The Basement, Season 3, had a whole bunch of secrets inside of it, and I was like blown away when we had the reveal that the island where all the people were living in Attack on Titan that whole time, which we assumed were way in the past, was actually living at a time of technology. They just didn't know about it. So when a door is introduced in this show, get nervous because you're going to get some shit thrown at you real quick. So last week in episode number 61, or episode 2 of Attack on Titan Season 4, Midnight Train, we had a lot of reveals with the new characters and Reiner. So it's kind of like a real slow build so far. We haven't had any of the core trio with us yet. I'd imagine they're going to turn up pretty soon. But what it's doing is just kind of setting the foundation of what this season is about. It's about the other people on the other side of the ocean, just getting to know them, where they are in the state of things, and building a emotional connection with all these different characters so that when the war and the conflict eventually comes to our screens, we're going to have that shade of grey. You're going to understand both sides of the argument. So that's going to make it a more interesting thing to watch. So I love the way the story's unraveling at the moment. I mean, it's only episode 3. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to dive in and see what happens. So I've turned comments off for the duration. I don't want to be spoiled, but people just like dropping nuggets of information. So they're off for the moment. So yeah, we're all going to go in blind to this except for the manga readers. So yeah, shh. Don't share nothing. Okay, so as you know, this is a timer-based reaction, so grab your copy, watch along. We also have a Patreon with early release content and exclusive content, such as Attack on Titan getting a day of release over on Patreon and a week later over here on YouTube. Okay, alright, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. We were abandoned. The blood of devils. Is that little Reiner? We're having a flashback? That was little Reiner, right? Yeah, he's having a memory. Marleyans. Just a few years. Well, that's mean. Well, I like what they're doing with the score. Is that Annie? Restorationist? Ooh. Punch. Porco. Porco's a dick. Little baby Reiner. That's Annie over there. Oh shit. She's... Wow. She likes killing things smaller than herself. 13 years to be a hero. Wow. Aaron. Armin. Hey, we're finally. But it looks like we're way back in the past though. When they're still little kids. I'm so happy that we saw Annie again too. She's in a crystal somewhere right now, isn't she? How many... I can't ask you questions because comments. God damn it! I was going to ask how many episodes we're gonna get this season. Is it 32? I heard 32. I'll figure it out on my own. The song's really growing on me. That's such a creepy image. The Titans falling from the sky. And the use of color in the explosions is it's beautiful. So we're going to get a backstory about Reiner. And when did he meet Eren and the guys? That wasn't until they all become cadets, right? The final season, it still breaks my heart, man. The Door of Hope. I don't think we're going to get a physical door. Hey, this is the female Titan. Wow. Can call pure Titans as well. Nice. The animation is so good. The Jaw Titan. Marcel. I thought they said pointless for a second. It's as pointless as ever. He's great at baseball. Hidden power. The Cart Titan. Cart Titan, there you go. The B-boy. A god of destruction. Hoover. Who's Hoover? It's supposed to be Bernhardt. Right? His name's like Hoover Bernhardt. Sending children in. Yeah, he didn't get picked. You didn't get picked. Sucked in, dickhead. Meet your new heroes. It's so interesting seeing it from this perspective, man. So it's literally the other side of the ocean. Karina Brown. Wow, hell of a reunion. How are they going to get him in beyond the walls? Look at this artwork. Oh my god, it's so good. And then you're going to go inside. Oh, it's meant to be Porco. Oh, so Porco's his brother? Oh. So Reiner wasn't going to be picked. Well, shit. He won by default. Oh! That was the guy that Ymir ate. Right? She's okay. So this is still back in the past. They haven't actually got to the wall yet. They just got attacked by a Titan. It wasn't a me, it was just a rando. You'll be sacrificed. Still taking no shit. Shit. And he is a disturbed girl, man. Oh my god. He's still standing. Wow. Okay. This is the day of the first attack? Back to episode 1? Oh, there she is. Wow. It was that day. They're inside. Birdholt. So his name is Hoover. Did I know that? Did you know that? This is interesting, getting all those earlier episodes redone in the new animation. Cool. And it was monsters. As you would. You really should have taken the kids with him, though. I mean, that's Mikasa dude. Eddie? I can't remember. Put your hands up. Holy shit. The clear skies position. So it's been 5 years. They're not my friends. I love her. She's so nasty. Yeah, who was that? Oh, the old guy. Because he'd abandoned the children, that's why. Ah, the apparatus. Wow. Shit. Ooh. Was that young Reiner trying to kill himself? I don't think he will. The brutality of war. So who is this dude? Okay, moving forward. Who was that guy? It was just like a random soldier that just sat down and had a chat to him. The time jumps were a little jarring, I'll have to admit. Like the person with the gun in the mouth was that Reiner, younger? And then we had this scene where Reiner's looking out the window, looking at himself as a young kid. So I was like, wait. So that's Reiner there. So we're getting some interesting storytelling angles. Like Annie Bernholt, it's been so long, and Reiner as the young kids on their way to the wall before they actually went in. And then we had that day one attack from their perspective, which I find very interesting. But Reiner definitely is featuring quite heavily here in the ending credits. Is all this imagery meant to represent like nerve endings and the change that happens in the body when you become a Titan and then the explosion of it? I think so. That's what I'm getting out of it. See, young Reiner again. I think the first half of this season is going to really be focusing on these younger characters and the guys. The Tiber family. From one hand to another. It's definitely all about the setup right now. Flashback stories. We saw Eren and Armin briefly, all back on day one, and then some of the training where Eren was just so hell-bent on killing all the Titans and then just collapsing because he just wasn't as good as Mikasa and Reiner. So a lot of scenes very reminiscent from the first season, and it's good seeing it from this different perspective. I'm enjoying it, but like I said, the time jump was a little bit jarring, so I was a bit thrown. Okay, so I just ended my video a second ago and I was just reading through some of my notes, and I was just reading some comments on an app that I put my shows into. So apparently the guy with the long hair and the bandaged eye at the end was Eren. That was Eren as an older dude, leg missing, very cynical about war, and having a chat to the young kid. So who was that young kid then? This show kind of is throwing me a little bit. So that was Eren. Holy fuck. I just wanted to add that and share it because I didn't know. And if you didn't know, now you know. Eren. Old Eren. Shit. And I'm still kind of getting my head around who all the characters are. Like the guy with the hat. I thought that was, who was the dude who was Mikasa? He had a lot of time with Levi and then ended up dying under a tree. Was that him? And who was the young girl? Was that Annie? It'll come back to me, but this is so much fun watching it. But yeah, it's just going to come back bit by bit. And of course, having the comments off, I can't get any help from you. And please, God, don't comment on any other my other videos. Don't do that either. I don't want to know. That's why comments are off, because I don't want to talk about it. I just want to be surprised by the show. Don't comment on other videos because I'll just block you. Adios. It's already happened to one poor unfortunate soul. They gave a spoiler. Turned out that spoiler was fake, but now they're gone. So yeah, I'm pretty ruthless when it comes to this. I just don't want to know. Anyway, cool. Next step coming up next week, just after Christmas. So I'll get it done when I can. But yeah, excited to see how it goes forward. Catch you then. Thanks for watching.